And we are underway. On our way to Sydney to get the bottom cleaned. Stopping tonight off of Lesquetty Island, which is that way. Light wind this morning. Not sure if it's going to hang around, but currently doing 2.5 to 3 knots. Take a while to get there at this speed, but we'll take her easy. Got lots of time to get where I'm going, so I'm just going to check in every now and then and show you guys anything interesting. Well, I just motored across the bar because it was dead, and now it's not. I'm doing 6 knots just on the other side of the bar here. That's Denman Island there. In the distance there is Lesquetty, where we're going. Powell River is over to my left. And there is wind out here. Gonna be a great sail down to Lesquetty, I think. If this wind keeps up, I'm going to be there before 4 o'clock. Couldn't ask for a better day. Here's the other side of Denman. There's the search and rescue chopper. Here's all the beautiful wind I'm enjoying. Still doing between 5.5 and 6.5 knots. Taking it easy, keeping the sun behind the sails. Well, the wind she comes and the wind she goes. We're back down to 3 knots, but we're getting there. Squatty's getting closer all the time. I figured it'd be a great time to do a walk around on the camera for a better view. You can keep from jiving. There's the Powell River ferry. Wind died down, but it's still a little bit bumpy. Sorry, as the camera got shaky here. There for a second. And there's our tour. Probably check back in once we're as close to Lasqueti now, or then, as we are to Comox now. I think I just see some whales. Yeah, that's a whale. Deep dive. Oh, hello. Waving at me. Gotta keep well clear of them. Humpbacks. That's Lasqueti behind them. Wow. That's a whale that's about 20 feet bigger than my boat. It's upside down, slapping its fins on either side. And we're approaching Lasqueti. Wind's still pretty lackluster, pretty much going at the same speed the wind is at 4.5 knots. Got the main out just as an indicator if it picks up, but don't see it at the moment. Got about 2 hours left before I get to the anchorage I'm going to. All in all, it'll be about 6 hours on the motor today. And that's the fuel gauge. Hasn't moved at all. Buddy over there was behind me earlier, but he's burning a bit more fuel than I am. I think he's going to the anchorage on the north side of the island. I'm going to the one on the south side. Yeah. Check in again once we're closer to the anchorage or if the wind picks up. And here I am arriving at my anchorage at the south end of Lasqueti. It is just before 4 o'clock, so a 7-hour trip altogether. Tomorrow we head further south into the Narrows and anchoring at the north end of Thetis. Should be a good day tomorrow. Good morning. It's before dawn at Lesquetti. I have just under 6 hours to get to the Narrows. Looks like we have a bit of wind this morning, so we'll see how it goes. But because I have a time limit on the Narrows, cannot do too much leisure. But looking like a very good morning. Well, an hour and a half later, I found some wind. Not much, but 2.5 knots worth. Just gonna relax and enjoy it for a while. This could make it so I can't go through the Narrows, and in that case I'll go around the outside of Galliano to get to Thetis. Add a bit to the trip, but means more fun. More fun is had. Very peaceful out here. That's Qualicum over there, and IMO is ahead. Well, we are under sail, but we have a change of plans. Whiskey Gulf is active today, so I had to stay out of this box. So that's going to set me too far back on the Narrows, so I'm going to go south of Galliano. Go outside. Not sure this means I'll anchor at Thetis or somewhere else in the Gulf Islands. I'll figure that out later on as I make progress. But sails are up, wind's out here, so hey, make the best of a situation. Well, today's sailing video ate up all the rest of my battery. But here I am just south of Gabriola Island. That's Gabriola there. Pretty tight anchorage. Just 1 hour short of my planned stop, with the tides going against me for completing that. So here I am. Shouldn't be difficult to catch that up tomorrow. Work out the tides tonight and continue onward. Good morning. No, we did not skip a day, but last night I did take the opportunity after the tides changed to continue on to Thetis and anchor where I was supposed to, which is here. It's overcast today. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so there probably won't be a lot of footage because but this is the north end of Thetis Island. Very nice anchorage. And next stop is Sydney Spit. And that'll complete the first third of our journey. For those curious, yesterday's extra moving around and stuff brought me down to just over half a tank. Is what it is. Sydney will be just under half a tank, I believe. With the currents going with me, it shouldn't be a big deal. And then I should refuel in Vancouver. Well, as promised, I am now in Sydney, and my trip was wet and gross and rainy. I actually arrived here a couple hours ago when it was still wet and gross and rainy, but it's already getting better. I have to hang out here tomorrow. Can't get the bottom cleaned until Saturday at noon. So I'm thinking I'm going to have a whole day of sailing tomorrow with no places to be and good weather and good wind to enjoy. So I will take that up. As I can. Then Saturday we have a busy schedule because I have to get the bottom cleaned, and I have to get my butt over to Vancouver as soon as I can. So that's going to be interesting. But one step at a time. Well, it took a while to warm up and a little bit for the wind to pick up, but I am sailing in Sydney this afternoon. Just gonna do a few runs back and forth between the Spit and the city. No big plans other than that, other than enjoying myself. Maybe the wind will pick up a little bit more. We'll see. But this is Sydney right now. Calm, tranquil. So that's Sydney Spit, where I'm staying while I'm here. It's nice little moorage. Only $14 a night. I left my tender back there so that I wouldn't lose my spot. It can get busy on the weekends. Good morning. So we're heading to get fueled up in Sydney. Good way to fill the morning before we go get the bottom cleaned. No wind out here yet, but we'll have a couple hours to wait between fueling up and cleaning the bottom. So we'll hang out in the harbor here and see what wind we can catch. Then after getting the bottom cleaned, it's off to the south end of Galliano, and that's where I'll decide whether I'm going to cruise straight through to Vancouver or stop overnight there. It's really a timing thing. Now this is a rich neighborhood. This bay up ahead here is where I'm going to spend the night. And north is Vancouver. You'll be there before noon tomorrow. That means an early morning start. Still dark out. Should be fun. Good morning, Vancouver. No sailing yet. Wind's too hard in the wrong direction. But later today, for sure. Just thought I'd catch the sunrise. Well, I am sailing in English Bay in Vancouver. Just hanging out while I wait for family and friends to get organized for sail. Very nice out here, as you can see. So from Vancouver, we come to Buccaneer Bay. Yesterday was pretty gloomy, though there was good wind, but I was exhausted, so I took a pass on yesterday. And today the wind's against us. Figures. Oh well. Play the hand you're dealt. At the end of the day, we'll be in Powell River. We'll be stopping at the marina there because there's nowhere to anchor really in Powell River. And we'll see how it goes.
I shouldn't laugh, but the whole time I've known her, she's like, no, it's always complicated. It's never one thing. Okay.
So when the screen turns off, just hit the button on top and then hit it again.
Okay.
You want to go over there and take a video of the mill?
Or to look at the Coast Guard boat there.
Why? A Coast Guard boat.
Yeah. Off to the rescue. Or training.
Hey, there's the Coast Guard boat right now. And it's got a Canada flag on it.
It's kind of cool when the 19 wing Comox is doing training and everything. You can sit there and watch it at night. Flares and everything. We're so lucky where we live. Like, we can literally grab my morning coffee and go, oh, look, a pot of whales right there. And coffee and binoculars. That's so awesome. That happened the other day. Some humpbacks were eating something when we were in a frenzy. So sweet.
I see the crane at our mill.
You got the hang Up it there, Julian? You just have to push the button on top, Uncle Ben.
So we are leaving Powell River, headed home. Yesterday's camera work was done by my nephew Julian, so it has its own little flavor to it. Not much wind today, but maybe something will change around the corner there. Who knows? Great sunny day though. We shall see. And here we are back in Comox. As you can see, the wind is still pretty much nil, but I prefer to enjoy the sailing I do instead of lamenting over the sailing I don't. Overall, it's a great trip. Lots of good sailing moments, as you saw. I'll have to wait and see what we do next time.